Saitama has a decent ult. The first move, Death Counter, requires literally no skill at all, not even in the slightest. Table Flip is the kill streak machine, while Serious Punch is the let me troll the entire server machine. Omnidirectional Punch requires some skill to actually land, and people don't really fall for it easily. Garo has a balanced ult. His first move, although counterable, does a crazy amount of damage and can help in combos. Final Hunt is also very OP, ignores death counter, and dealing 68% damage. Rock Splitting Fist does a really good amount of damage that can be used as a combo finisher. Crushed Rock is a move that can be very good when you fight runners. Genos has one of the most overpowered ults. Thunder Kick deals decent damage, but can easily be dodged by side dashing, then hitting the opponent. Speed Blitz Drop Kick, one of the most overpowered moves in the game, does around 50% damage per hit and ignores death counter. Flame Wave does respectable damage, but just isn't worth hitting. Incinerate does okay damage, depends on how close the enemy is, and like Flame Wave, sometimes just isn't worth using. Metal Bat has a really good ult depending on how you use it. The first move, doing a respectable amount of damage, and also has a very short cooldown. Brutal Beatdown does a good amount of damage, and after you finish using the move, you can use Savage Tornado again. Strength Difference, although hard to hit, does a crazy amount of damage. Death Blow has two ways it can be used: the single target one tap or the multi-target attack. It really just depends on preference. Sonic's ult is off the bat S tier. Twin Blade Rush does nearly 40% damage, which is already broken, but that's not all. Straight On does around the same damage. The only drawback is that it can be blocked to remove the stun. Carnage, although a mid move, is good to avoid and attacks because you can evade up. Fourfold gives you iframes and does good damage. It's just then, when it's avoided, it can be punished. Although not being fully completed, Blade Master has a solid moveset being built. Sunset is kinda hard to hit, but still worth hitting, while Sun Blitz is a good way to chase runners.